Welcome to the first episode of my story. I'm here with David Site, one of the best athletes in South Africa. He's a 400 meter sprinter, 200 meter sprinter, 100 meter sprinter for King Edward, and he does 400 for the SA side. David, welcome.
Thank you very
David, we'll like to start. I want you to tell me. I want you to describe David for me in one word.
much. One word,
One word. Describe David for me.
hardworking.
Hardworking. I see. So David, I mean, you used to live in the Northern Cape, and
Yeah.
you moved to Gauteng, and I wouldn't think that would be an easy move. I mean, moving from here to like a Sandton, it's a big move. So how did that affect your career in a way? I mean, were you always a good athlete?
Not always. I wouldn't say like I wasn't running since I was a young age or anything. I started running like seriously like in grade 5, 6 that's when I saw that okay, I'm actually good at this. But then at the time I wasn't like winning everything. I was just there and that's how I developed my love for it. Just wanting to be better and improve in the sport.
Yeah. So I'd want to know, and I think the viewers would also want to know a bit about your background. Where did David grow? Who's the mastermind behind David's upbringing?
A lot, I've been in many places. So yeah, my life played around Soweto, Alberton, and Kimberley mostly. I grew up mostly with my aunt and my dad, and like yeah, I was always there. But then like they didn't have that much input into me or like the way I've become. I've just become the way through the experiences I've experienced in life and things I've encountered. But they've just been there guiding me and just showing me the way they can. But most of the time, it's a one-man show.
One man show. So, I mean, that for me is quite strange. I mean, you look at some athletes like the Wayne Funny Kicks and all those guys. They always had someone who was there for them at all times and telling them what to do and how to go about other situations. How did you do that? I mean, you say they were never that much involved in a lot of things that you did. I mean, sometimes you encounter difficulties and stumbling blocks. How did you get through them?
The first step that got me to believe this much in myself was when I got my first coach, like my first private coach, and he would tell me that I'm an SA champ or like I'm going to medal at SAs. At the time, I've never been at SAs. Like I haven't reached that level in my athletics. I've always ended at provincials. I've never made it to the SA. And as soon as he started coaching me, he could see something that I've never seen in myself, and that made me realize, whoa, why other people are seeing things, but then you behind. So if you gotta believe in yourself as much as other people believe in you, even more than other people believe in you, So that was the first stepping stone to me getting to where I want to be and seeing myself differently.
And was that coach here in Gauteng or in Northern Cape?
In the Northern Cape, my first.
And I would think that would be a difficult thing to move from there to come here and leave that kind of a coach. I mean, I think some coaches don't really say that to their athletes or their players or anything like that. I mean, you were blessed to have a coach like that, don't you think?
It is a blessing indeed, and I feel like the start is very important. Just like in every sport, the basics and the base and the foundation is the most important thing. So like he started everything. He's the one who introduced me to the 400. He's the one who showed me and introduced me mostly to athletics and made me develop a love for the sport. So I feel like it was hard leaving him. Of course, it's like leaving your parents. You grew up with them, so that's where you began. So it was hard, but then I also considered like there's more opportunities here, more exposure, better competition, because you want to step up and grow as an athlete. You don't want to be in a lower league. Not that it's a lower league, but then lower league, and you want more exposure.
Competition is very important.
Because I was told that if you win Gauteng champs, there's a higher chance that you're gonna medal at the SAs. You can win in other provinces, but then you might not be the top in the country. But here, the competition is so high that you have to work so hard to win here, and when you win here, it might be easier at nationals because all the good oaks are here, you know.
So, for you, that was the start of your career, and that coach played a very massive role in your life. So, I mean, in this sport game, I think we go through stages. We go through times where things don't really work out for us. And what would you say confidence is to you? What is confidence? What does confidence mean to David? When David is on top of his mark there, ready to go, what does confidence mean to you?
As much as this is an individual sport, you have to like believe in yourself. You can't start a race and be like, nah, I'm just running. Everyone gets here to win, and everyone gets here saying, I want to get there first. So you have to believe in yourself, even though you know how this guy's better, this is that. You have to have that, at least a base for yourself, for you to even get there at that starting line and say, I'm here and let's do this.
So in life, you get those people who will be negative. They'll come to you and say, nah, David, you're never gonna make it. You're not as quick as those guys in Gauteng and this and that. How do you minus those people? How did you exclude them out of your life? How did you deal with negativity? Because I find that in sport, negativity is a lot. People will tell you how useless you are. People will tell you how less of a player you are. You're never gonna reach the top. And some people take it to heart, and that breaks them, and they never become what they could have been if they had kept focused. And how did you deal with it? How did you deal with negative vibes around you?
Like negative vibes, mostly, like you have to just believe in yourself. Like I said, like if you know what you know, and someone else comes to tell you something, you should be like, okay, I know why I'm going through this. I know what's happening. Who are you to come tell me ABC? You know. And it also falls back on your support structure. If like people you hang around with are there for you, if someone else just comes and spits something or says something, while you're around your support structure and everyone believing in you,
Does it just bounce off?
Okay, I have my people here. What you say doesn't add any value to me, and that's just like a mindset thing. And what you do from what they say or how you take it will most likely to affect you, because what you think of what you hear of it is what you're gonna believe, and when you believe something, you become it. Exactly.
Yeah, that is really powerful, because I think in this world of sport, we get discouraged as sportsmen. They tell you how useless you are, and you being able to bounce back, and you being able to have people to fall back on. How important is it? Do you think parents should be there for their kids at whatever stage in their life? How important is the support of a parent to an athlete, to whatever the child does, whether he's an academic or a sportsman, or how important is the support system from the parents, from the friends, and all these other people that work with the person?
I feel like a support system is very important to a certain extent. It shouldn't be too much, because this person still needs to go through things. There's no way you can want to achieve something that everyone else wants to achieve and expect you not to overcome challenges and not to oppose opponents and go through things. So like you need to go through those to be able to come strong on the other side. But then you need to know that, okay, I still have support, but then it doesn't mean that they're gonna spoon feed me. It doesn't mean that they're gonna bribe my way through things, you know. That's when support weighs off. But then you yourself need to know and stay true to yourself. But then people around you do help to a certain extent, but then it's all about you.
Okay, so we look at you, we look at your career and how far you've come. I mean, moving from Northern Cape, as I said, to Gauteng was a big move. When did you get your first medal in Gauteng, and how did it feel?
I got my first medal, my first race in Gauteng. I won my first race.
Jesus.
I spent the rest of that year I only lost once that year when I got this side, and that was at essays. My first time at essays, I got a silver medal. So that was my only defeat, which was second. And ever since, I've just been winning every race, which like boosts my confidence. And yeah, that's
But I want to know how it felt. You know, that first medal for you, having moved from a different province to the other, that first medal is important. I mean, as soon as you got to the podium, how were the goosebumps? How did you feel? I want to know that. How's your feeling?
it felt so amazing. I felt over the moon. I felt like all my hard work paid off. Cause like I used to train twice a day, gym and track train. And then I used to even eat supper at gym. Like they'll bring me like a lunch turn to be eating supper, get back to it. When I get back home, homework, I'm so tired I sleep. So like I was just thinking, I was basically, I had no life, and look now, I'm here. This is what I was been working for. Like I never thought I'd be like in the biggest or the most competitive province, standing on the podium in my first race, you know. Yeah, so it was very.
So you're excited.
Yeah.
You felt it. That's very good. And what would you tell those youngsters out there who sort of say, yeah, I've left, I've went to a different province or a different country, and I don't think I'm gonna be as competitive as they are. Yes, I know I'm quick or I'm this, but I feel like I'm still behind. Did you ever feel like you were chasing behind other athletes when you got to Gauteng? Did you feel the pressure of being in Gauteng? This is the city of gold. Did you ever feel pressurized that, you know what, I left Northern Cape where the competition was there, but it wasn't as big as it is here? Did you ever feel the pressure, and how do you deal with that pressure?
Pressure always is. There's always pressure, like dog eat dog, you know. Like you can be on top here, but there's people who want to get to your spot, so they're working to get there. So what you do about it is gonna have to be very, I don't know. You have to work harder, and you have to work harder to be on top than to get to the top, you know. To stay on top than to get to the top. So it's very competitive and hard. But then if you don't want to up your game and feel like you're not going to be at that level, then why go there if you're not going to believe in yourself in the first place? Why do you want to go to greater heights if you don't want to take the heat? Don't step in the kitchen if you want to take the heat, man.
That's very, very, very inspirational from David Sithe. David, you've been here at KS for 4 years, and you've achieved a lot. You've become deputy head boy, deputy head of schoolhouse, which is one of the hostels here at Hostel. And what have you taken from, what has been your lesson in this 4 years?
My lesson, I would say perseverance. I just had to keep doing what I was doing, and just remain consistent, and just don't change for people or change for whatever. Just stay true to yourself, you know, and know what you want, and just go for it. No matter the ups and downs, just stay committed and do what you want to do.
That is very, very touching. Look, let's take a break. We'll see you after the break. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the first episode of my story. We've heard it all from David Sithe. What an inspirational man he is. He's told us a lot about him, how he's come about to be such a good athlete. And you know what, having him here in studio with us is absolutely amazing. Mr. Sithe, I want you to tell me, what's your favorite moment here at KS? Your favorite, the one that when you are 60, 80 years old will stay in your memory bank.
I can't bundle up to one moment. I'll just say like the time with the boys, like my friends, that's my favorite moment. Like I'll never forget like our whole group, and we've just had a lot of laughs, a lot of times together, sad times, good times. So yeah, that's my favorite moment of my whole KS career, you could say. It's not just one, but then it's bundled up there.
How important is friendship and brotherhood to one?
Important. Yeah, it's how you put it, eh? Like it's about loyalty. So like friendship, you can be friends with anyone, but then like not everyone is a brother, you know. You can be friends and just be like, yeah, I know you, we're friends, yeah, but like if you know you can depend on this guy and you can go to them whenever you need something and they got you, that's like a support structure, you know, like it feels like family even. So like that's very important to build something with someone. It's sad that you can't do it with everyone because some people might just turn their backs, but it's very important to at least have one or two of those people.
And have you had those people in your life?
Yeah.
So have they treated you like a champion? So, David, this is a very, very funny question. What's your go-to drink after a bad performance? I mean, we all have. I drink Coke after a bad performance, or coffee, or whatever one.
Iced tea. It's not that. I just like iced tea, iced coffee. Yeah, those are my two top drinks.
So they sort of comfort you after a tough session, after a tough race. You sort of go to those things and you feel like a happy man.
I feel like a happy man.
Wow. David, would you ever change who you are for anything? For money, for fame, for anything at all? Would you ever change the David that you are for anyone?
Nah, I wouldn't change anything for myself, or I wouldn't change myself to be anything or to achieve anything, because then it's really not you and you really don't deserve it, because that's not you. It's like telling a lie on a lie on a lie. It's gonna end up catching up to you and you won't be able to cover up all the lies you've told, you know. So if you don't start as a genuine person and achieve your things the right way, it's gonna end up beating you down in the future, and you won't enjoy what you get, you know. So yeah, I feel like you won't enjoy what you get.
So David, I want you to tell our viewers out there that there will be youngsters who are watching this channel and this interview, and they feel discouraged, they feel unloved, they feel like no one is there for them, and they feel like, you know what, the world is just ending on me. How would you advise them? What would you say to them that will lift their spirit, that will get them out of their comfort zone to go be whoever they were meant to be?
I would tell them first to get out their comfort zone. So like, you shouldn't be where you used to be, kind of thing, you know. You should grow and try get out there and get exposure and do what you want to do. So, and if you feel like you're at the bottom and you can't achieve what you want to, or you're not getting anywhere, I have one thing to tell you: the only way from rock bottom is up, man. So just do what you want to do, stay consistent, believe in yourself. No one else has to believe in you. As long as you believe in yourself, you'll pick up people up along the way. And just stay persistent, man. Just keep persistent.
That brings us to the end of our first episode of My Story. David Site, it was great having you here. I think the guys out there have learned a hell of a lot, and you know what, from here, keep going greater heights. We wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Hope you take the boys forward and you stay strong. Thank you very much. Thank you. That is us from King Herod the 7th School, the first episode of My Story, done and dusted. Thank you. Have a beautiful evening.